Hey, what is up YouTube? This is the TimeWizard here. Today I got a bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh news update for you guys. I was scrolling through some videos earlier today and I came across something very interesting. A new policy is about to be put in place, or already is in place, about double sleeving your extra deck cards. As we all know, there's the current rule, at least in the TCG, that you can only single sleeve your main deck cards if you wish. If not, you have to play with your cards unsleeved, which I don't know why anyone would want to do that. It just damages your cards. But I've seen a lot of people play with extra deck cards double sleeved. It looks nicer. It shows that you really care about the game. And now they have to be single sleeved, the same color as your main deck. So I thought this was pretty interesting. I originally found this video on the TCGLover or TCGLover. I'll put a link in the description to his channel. So I decided to look into some of this myself, and I guess there's two old cards that are being played, or someone tried playing, and there was big controversy about it. I think it was Quiz and Magical Hats. Were the two cards that they were saying is unfair play in the game if you activate them and there's a extra deck monster in your grave or on the field. Because Magical Hats, you need to take one of your monsters on the field along with two non-monster cards from your deck and set them, and then your opponent attacks. But if it's double sleeved, they know which one's the extra deck, obviously. And Quiz is I believe, if I remember correctly, it's a card. Your opponent has to declare the name of the first monster at the bottom of your graveyard, the first monster that was sent. So if it was extra deck, it's sort of obvious to tell because it's double sleeved. But there's never been any issue with the being a card in the past, so I don't know why now they're choosing to enforce this policy. If anything, to me, it sounds like they're going to be releasing some new cards after Shadow Specters, or who knows, maybe in Shadow Specters. I haven't really looked into the card listing of that quite yet, but there may be new cards that your opponent has to read off some cards in your graveyard without looking, sort of like Quiz or something. I don't know, but it sort of makes sense why you can't have your cards double sleeved, but at the same time, it's like, come on, seriously? These are my most expensive cards, more or less for a lot of decks, it's your most expensive cards. You don't want to just not, double sleeve your Draco Sack or something. And plus, it looks so much nicer when you summon a monster, and it's like, look at that. I got that out on the field, now you have to deal with it. And they also serve another function. When they go to the graveyard, it helps for the second game of the match to take these out so you don't accidentally shuffle this into your main deck. Because if you start the next game and you opened up with a hand with one of your extra deck monsters, you have to go to the trouble of calling a judge over, and usually they rule it as take the extra deck monsters out, reshuffle, and then just do a new hand. But what happens if, say, your second or third draw, you get the extra deck monster to your hand? Well, by then, you're going to have to take the game loss. If someone sees that, they're going to call you out on it, and you're going to lose either way. It's better to just be honest and say, hey, I forgot to take this out of my deck. I guess I have to give you the game. It's very unfortunate if that does happen, but yeah, you just have to deal with it. I guess we'll have to be more careful with the upcoming games to make sure we take our extra deck monsters out, because honestly, no one wants to take a game loss. And just so you guys know, I guess this rule is being enforced now, that if you do show up to a regionals or something and a judge does see you, they do have the right to give you a warning, game loss or whatever, if your extra deck, your side deck cards are not the same sleeve as your main deck. And if they're double sleeved, they have the right to do that. As much as we think this is an unfair policy being placed, it's really not our choice. But It's the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! You gotta play by the rules, I guess. But let me know what you guys think about all this. Personally, I really don't think it's so awesome because I had to go out and order a new set of sleeves because Ultra Pros only come in 60, and if you figure 15 extra, 15 side, 40 main deck minimum, that's at least 70 right there. Card sleeves that are the same. So I had to go out and buy some more. So Konami's costing me some more money that I didn't need to spend. But like I said, let me know what you guys think about all this, if it's jank or whatever. But as always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. See ya.